Hello, hello, and in this video I will be building a treehouse. Of course, it won't be a super fancy one. It'll be a simple one. Really, all you need to build a treehouse is a tree, a workbench, and some some materials. Wooden materials. You can make it small, you can make it large, it doesn't really matter. But first of all is making a platform to start with. Of course, to get up here, you can use stairs, ladders, build a bunch of walls or posts and hop on top of them. Doesn't really matter. But once you're up here, you place a single 1 meter block or post against a tree, and then you rotate these platforms until you get a snapping point you like. That's phased into the tree, and then you build outwards. Like this. Of course, deleting the the ladders that got in the way. And once you have these down, you then want to do preparations for the roof, because this is not the floor you'll be standing on. And those preparations and that process looks like this. Two walls, whatever height you would like, and a corner piece. I would recommend ones not being too steep. The 26-degree ones are perfectly fine. And what this does is it gives you a roof so you don't get rained on, and it gives you a good connecting point for more support. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about the branches. You would have to build lower on the tree. But I want one that's higher up. And you want to make sure that it is in fact connected. One moment. There it is, 45-degree. Line it up. And then rotate. And do the same all the way around. And with this, you will have a roof that will keep the rain off of you. I apologize if you don't like the leaves and branches. I don't either, but it's what we're dealing with. And with those down, we now have to add the supports. Or, well, the walls to make the windows. They're the 45-degree ones. And the floor that we'll actually stand on. So, with the walls placed down below, we just need to hop down and connect it to the tree so that it doesn't break apart. There will be 4 windows, each facing in each direction. And just some basic wooden flooring. This isn't a really fancy, really large build. It's just something that's small, relatively quick, and easy if you have a good supply of wood. Of course, you can use a ladder to get up here or a staircase, but you'd have to make the structure a little wider. Personally, I'm going to use a teleporter so that I don't have to worry about climbing, and I'm going to put fires at the bottom. So, this is what it looks like. Rather simple, rather small, but in the Dark Forest, you don't need a whole lot if you're just going to be here to farm. It's just a nice little place to relax and get your bearings and repair your tools if you'd like. Now I am going to decorate and set up. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you don't have to watch me get everything placed. So now that we have everything placed down and our portal named, we can go outside. And this is what it looks like on the outside. Walking around, you wouldn't really notice it unless you looked up. Pretty cool. However, we're in the dark forest. So we need to keep the local wildlife at bay. And to do that, we need fire. But we also need a way back in. So we need a portal that leads upwards. And of course, first is the portal. And I wasn't very creative with the name. I apologize. I just named it Tree. But I'll stop dragging my feet and I'll show you what it looks like with everything completed. Here it is. Completed. We have torches and bonfires to help keep away grey dwarves and to provide light in case of any attacks. You know, raids and such. Or if you get followed home by some unfriendly locals, you have enough light you can fight them comfortably. And a portal to get in. Of course, there isn't a bed because it's not warm enough to actually sleep. But it is high enough and it is safe enough that you can store your things and you have a little workbench to repair your tools. Only the basic ones. There is enough space, however, to add another workbench or two. There's a chair that you can sit. Of course. It is just a box and a tree. It's nothing fancy. And nice little windows. And of course, you're high enough up that you don't have to worry about trolls. So, I hope you enjoyed this short little video. If you liked it, leave a comment, maybe subscribe. If not, oh well. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.